thanks for stopping by. This is card number 4 of the Canyon Country Veterinary and Hospital card series that I'm doing. And I'm going to be using some stamps and some dies on this one. I also went through my stash of paper and found some really cute blue paper that's like a wood texture, and it's going to be perfect for this card. So I'm using this die cut here. This is called Small Stitched Circle Stackables from Lawn Fawn. Oops. And I'm also going to be using the Hero Arts, what do they call this? It doesn't, maybe it's on the back. Well, it came from a collaboration of Operation Right Home and Hero Arts. And I'm going to be using this stamp here, and then I'm Nuts About You. And I'm going to be doing 4 of these all together. So I've got all my little squirrels here that I Copic marked. That was fun to do. I love coloring. Alright, so let's get started. This is just die cuts with a view. This is brown cardstock, and I used my Cuttlebug, I call it my Edge embossing folder. I've cut several of these and I forget to use them, but so I came across this one. I went ahead and ran it through already. I'm also using a Spellbinders Shapeabilities die set for the acorns. These are all the pieces that comes with it. There's lots of leaves. And then I used the little tiny acorn here for this card. I did 3 of them. I cut out 3 of them. Okay, so let's start putting this card together. I had a subscriber ask me if I put anything on the inside of my cards. And, you know, my reply to her was, I'm kind of on the fence about that. Because I know if I'm ever out picking a card, yes, I do buy cards, I will do my final decision making on what's said inside the card. So if you have a blank note card, you can kind of put your own words, but sometimes people don't like to do that as well. So, you know, it's kind of, if you find a sentiment that you think matches the front of it, go for it, put it in. This here is a piece of black basil cardstock, and I cut it just slightly bigger than that wood scrap piece of paper. That's going to go right down the middle. I'm just kind of using the dots to line it up. Now, as you can see, I cut it exactly the size of the card. It's not cut at, you know, like 4 by 5 1/4. I just thought it would look different if we did it that way. Glue on my hand. Okay, so then I'm going to put this piece down. I think I probably got this as a single sheet at Michael's. But, you know, once I put it in the scrap bin, that's it. I have no idea what the name brand or where I got it. Just kind of goes in the scrap bin. Okay, so this is where the die cut comes in. I went ahead and die cut this, and it's got stitches, and I didn't want to just like toss it because the idea is to have the squirrel looking like he's popping out of the hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foam dots and I'm going to put it on the back. I'm going to probably need another one here. And then I'm going to insert it in that die cut, that hole that I made, but I'm going to insert it so that it's kind of on its side and not matching up straight up and down, like so. I just popped it up a little bit. Alright, then I have my cutie patootie little squirrel, which I'm going to give some dimension to him as well. And I'm going to put him right here. Now I have these 3 little acorns. I'm not going to pop those up, I don't think. And I already went ahead and put faux stitching on this one, and I'll just show you quickly how I did it. I didn't do all of them. This is just a jelly roll gel pen. I have a couple different name brands of gel pens that I like. And this one happened to be the one that was most convenient on my craft table. Okay, so I'm going to put another one. Just trying to think of it aesthetically. I don't want it being all in one line. Put this guy right here. And then I think I'm going to put this guy, don't know. That's funny that I do that. Okay, so I'm just going to put him kind of up in the air like that. Okay, then I have the I'm Nuts About You, and I cut out a strip of brown that's going to go right on top of that. That's the same paper as what's on the base of the card. Make sure that's even. And foam tape on this. Kind of going crazy with the foam tape on this one, right? I'm going to need to trim this down because it's a little bit too wide. Save that for later. Peel that off. And I put this right down here. We're leaving a little bit of space at the bottom. Okay, so we're not done. I'm going to be using my my Nuvo, dyslexia, I guess, crystal drops called Ebony Black. And I'm going to use this on his eye. I need a piece of scrap paper, just so I can make sure that it's functioning correctly. Ah, see, I'm glad I did that. Okay, got a little poker thing here. Get that started. Okay, I'm pausing for 1 second. Let me fix this. Okay, I got it to work. I just actually had to go get a paper clip, and I shoved it down in there and it worked. Give it a little shake. And what I want to do is I just want to put it right on his eye. I thought that would be fun to have his eyeball kind of be a little bit of dimension to it. I have to be careful on that dry till it dries. And then I'm going to use some white, which I already tested, and I'm going to put it, I did already test this, I promise. Okay, give me a second, let me wipe this off. I don't want to get the black inside. Okay, that should do it. Yep. And then I'm going to do like these little dots here. I'm not going to do that many, but I'm going to do dot, dot. I'm going to do one on each corner and then one in the middle. That's just how I do it so that it's even, or you know, spaced evenly. And one here. And we are done with the card. Actually, that would look really cute if I did it on the acorns. Let's do that. Change my mind. Yeah, that looks much cuter. Okay, now I'm happy. So what you have here is you have like the Swiss dots that kind of pop up, and then you have your Nuvo dots here, and then your Nuvo dots there. So lots going on, but it's still settled, right? All right, everybody, thanks so much for stopping by. More cards to come, and have a great day.